married as one. So kati wano wendi
God is good. God is
because
good.
It's a spiritual issue.
I know.
Yeah, you may not understand it because it's a spiritual issue, but I know for a fact
I pray that God helps me understand that, get the revelation that you were not a virgin. Now that you got married, you became virgin. Now you're no longer virgin. Okay. Interesting.
I'm not engaging myself in issues of virgin. I'm not
because you're not, like, literally.
I'm not.
That would be a lie, a big one.
I'm not gonna engage myself with issues to do with you being a virgin, because that is not a space I want to throw myself into.
Yeah, just manage
this Jew.
Good morning, Ezekiel Tumira.
Anytime. Interrupt us anytime. Try to get ready whether you'd be able to detach from your baby mama. Give us a call. Sometimes we get wrangles in between married couples. The baby mama seba akulibubi akugamba nanga olukindo lunuma jango ndabeko. Before you know it, you're driving very late in the night to go and check on your baby mama, and they're like, yeah, baby mama chachali vunanyizibwabo. You know. So I've seen men hustle, like struggle between balancing their family and now balancing also their baby mamas. Or shegera, there are men that have more than one baby mama. Nga yagendo kuwasa nga inayo bachala benga banabe yazala nga tebali bachala bene necessarily we ali mu secondary nga inayo gwe yazalisa muko awote byali bya muzanyo zanyawo bwe yatuka campus na dating ebili serious omwana afuna olubuto, you know. Now that he's married, he's starting a new life, he has a new family that he's committed to, atera mulokole. Yeah? Now bili bikomawo bimuhontinga bakubira nti omwana mulwadde jango mukebereko, and then your wife at home is insecure. It's like yiri lwacho mukeberako omwana, like. So the question mudiro yabadde nti, can you be able to detach from this baby mama completely, or how can you handle the whole, how can you balance the whole thing of having the baby mama and also being a responsible father to your child, but also be faithful to your wife at home? Because those never baby mama na baba zanye mizanyo nga just, you know, akuskamka area nga cha kwagalamu another copy. So give us a call.
Guno mukono gwachi.
This is my take on that. First, we agreed before we crossed over to TV. On radio, we had agreed that a child is a child. A child is a blessing, irrespective of the circumstances you got that child or you see at that child.
That's for sure.
So a child is a blessing, irrespective, regardless. Secondly, having a child before you probably officialize a relationship, or having a child before probably you settle down with that particular woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, we count it in the past. Because honestly speaking, I'm a wedding MC. I've emceed weddings where the man has a child and a woman has a child. Probably they had before they met. But the issue here is
that is equalizer now. The issue when only one has.
No, okay. Let's assume it's the man that has.
Yeah.
There is what we call uncomfortable conversations.
I'm telling you.
So some people are not comfortable talking about the uncomfortable conversations. By the way, to women that are in marriages today, 98%, if not 99%, they are completely comfortable. Yeah, with getting married to a man that has a child, as long as you discuss these details and have a plan on how everything is going to
boundaries
be, and put everything in the limelight. The challenge is there are men, I don't know if it's a demon, I don't know if it is a spirit, I don't know if it's ignorance, I don't know if it is insecurity, I don't know if they are disguising,
if it's their culture, I
don't know if they are disguising to be protecting their probably next family from the other family. I don't know how they do it. They are men that are deliberate of not discussing their children or their child with the woman they're going to get married to. And at the back of their mind, they're like, let me first settle in with my woman, let me first settle in with this marriage, and then I'll bring my clutter after the storm has settled, which is very, very wrong. So if you have a child outside, even if you have a child in the wardrobe, people don't want to hear this. There are people that are married, they married and then they got children in their marriage.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Daddy nazalayo akana kaffe.
Nabeerawo nafunayo omukyala agala obeera part of the family ne bafunayo omwana omuki omulala. I don't want to say by mistake. Ekyo gwakyo yes, kale n'oseerera n'ogwa kati mukugu ogenda okuyimukawo ng'ofunye omwana omuki
osimbyewo ensiga wansi ogudde
bana bomaka bali muteni bichi olinayo ka baby
ng'olinayo n'oleetayo ka baby akala. I think it is prudent and it has a lot to do with integrity of a man. Stand bold as a man. I told you earlier before we cross over to TV that research shows that prominent personalities, religious leaders, celebrities are spending a lot of money and are paying a very big price, are prisoners to these mistakes. They see our children outside the wardrobe. They have children they got before they married, and they are not willing to. They are keeping that secret from probably being exposed in the public domain. Nenge chintu kituno nnyo kukkiriza nti ekyajja n'okikubawo n'ogamba bannange nina abaana bange ntwala obwa tontwala. I like how women do it. Osanga omukyala muwala muto myaka 25 n'oyagala okumuwasa n'agamba nange nzo gw'otwala nina aba
lwakwata effe ekirungi ekituliko
n'abakubira lwaki omusajja oba okweka abaana
ate ekirungi ekirala ekituliko ffe tuse tolinga naawe oli baby daddy tetumuddira ataddamu natuwuliza
amazzi gakulukuta gye galiga kati kambuuze baby daddy abadde kati kambuuze daddy babaddira basajja bannaabwe because again they go back because again no I think it's a two-way traffic thing, and
yes,
but again it's also comes from a space of decision making. You know, you can be firm with your decision. No gamba, you know what? No matter what it's going to be, this is what I stand by. This is what I will do. This is what I will be.
So what should the relationship then look like?
I'll be honest with you, Diana. Natende walirwako ng'omuvubuka.
Of course.
Okitegeera. Nenjagala mbeereko ne girlfriend. Nene nkibalabalamu ne ngamba kati. Ngenda kubeera n'ono girlfriend. Nkunyonyola. Ngenda kubeera n'ono girlfriend. Bw'afuna embuto. Bw'afwaza. Ngenda muwasa. Nga n'essiraaji kiggukira. Ya, nga ndaba tekigguka ebyaddala. Nga nate kigenda kugguka. So ne ngamba manyi mu mutima omulungi. Mu mutima omulungi. Kanchite okitegedde. So at the end of the day okola decision n'ogamba kakole ki
n'okita
bakulu bannanga bali ku Spirit FM ne Spirit TV tugume buli omu agumye munne kubanga wano kingi watutwala
n'osalawo okulimba ku lunaku olwokusatu omulako olwokusatu manyi kyelutegeeza mu nsi
yasalawo n'abyerekereza n'alinda mpaka
n'ensalawo ngume okitegeere ngume nowa vajiri bwange paka mu bufumbo. So because I
gama ati ayeso nze king omwana wo
mwe yalokuka bwati
sabo nsonyiwe
era nsonyire ddala
okulimba kuno kwenimbye ku macha kuno nga nenkuba etonnya
kati alimbye eki
nimbye eki
gama sabo nsonyiwe okulimba
nkobe wali kunsonyira ddala kuba nneetaaga okusonyiyibwa naye sirimbye
nimbye wawaso olimbeerera
yes
omusajja
nange
Masa chitwa chigambira n'ogambye
kitegeera nange nawasa ndimbeerera
abaami bano simayo bangenda basonyiwa
okusooka leero ne bankakasa nti ebyemabega tebakola ki tebabibala
kale nwe kambabuuza ekisembayo
ekisembayo.
What should the relationship between your past women be, especially when you have children with them? What should the relationship look like, especially now that you have another family?
Okay, there is something.
I think there should be total transparency. I think there needs to be total transparency, and also the person that actually you have married needs to actually be able to trust you completely. And also, I'll be honest with you, if there is no trust in marriage, marriage is void. Yeah, null and void. So there should be total transparency of them understanding. One, most going no kakase nnyo ye mukyala we waka.
Yeah.
Okitegedde. Kata tulina omunnyonnyola ennyo mukakasa nti ono tetulina kitugatta. Ate tulina making sure nti singa kibadde kisoboka n'oli gwe mutalina kyemugatta naye n'abaawo.
Okay. Interesting.
Okitegedde. N'abaawo n'omwana n'abaawo one of those days you say guys, for example, I'll use I said Diana.
Olabye omukulu wa makate gwe nkulabye nno ojja sobola.
Okwata Diana.
Ngenda kuddira.
Okwata Diana. N'okwata Alice. Okitegedde? N'ogamba Alice. N'ogamba Alice. Diana wo. Nedda teyakusookawo. N'omugamba Diana. This is what you can do. Say Diana, whatever we did and we had together was a beautiful thing, and it lasted when it did.
No, Mugama, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. It was a beautiful because it was resulted into an amazing human being.
It was a beautiful thing.
It resulted into an amazing human being. So you say it lasted when it could.
Yeah.
And now I am in a totally new chapter of my life, and hope you understand. But we are tied together probably for life. Why? Because you have someone in your life that is my life as well. You understand? So this, my wife here, I want her to know that there is nothing that will happen between me and you moving forward. And neither should you expect anything from me apart from taking care of what we have. I'll be there as a father, and please feel free to let that young man or young woman come home and stay here, because this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yes. So I don't agree with
that boldness.
You don't agree with the boldness?
So how would you handle?
How would you do it? How would you do it, my son?
Handle that?
I don't agree in that boldness of having a meeting and
and
have clarifications.
Yeah.
One, people might have, we have men that can abuse that, because that is a deliberate license, probably to buy security from your woman that is in the marriage. That now that we have we've had this meeting,
there are baby mamas that don't mind you having your woman that we have, at all.
Certain things go with actions speak louder than words. In such a situation where you shared a child, or you had a child before you married, when you marry, there is no business of bringing the mother of the child to me. There is no business of bringing the mother of the child and then with your wife, thank you, and then have a meeting with your wife and then discuss details about
clarity. Different people handle things differently. How would you handle? Different people handle things differently.
If I had a child,
yes,
you have a child.
Yeah,
you do.
If I had a child,
okay. Now that I have it,
we help jumpstart your day like this. Wake up call.